Hello, what is good, Young Sauce Squad? That's the new name of our subscriber group. And this, oh my gosh, hold on. In this nice little group that we've got going on here. If you're wondering, you see the new room. This is the new studio where we're going to be shooting a lot of new home workouts and all of that. And I already announced that on my Snapchat on a private story that I just made called Workouts. So if you want to be on that story, don't forget to add me on Snapchat at, should be right here, Gohan AK 2003. I think it's going to be in the middle of the screen. Gohan AK 2003. And don't forget to slide up or text me on Snapchat after you've added me, and ask, can I be on your workout story? Anyways, with that being said, in today's video, we are here with how to get shredded fast with the foods and types of drinks that you can use. I got my whole little list right here that I wrote out. And so let's get this started. Some of this I've already known, and some of it I had to study a little bit more. Basically what I did was I went online and I searched up these things to broaden my sense so I could give a better explanation to you guys on how to do it. And for those who are wanting to burn fat, I'm gonna be making more fat burning and cardio videos because right now I'm trying to get shredded myself. And so I'm gonna try and find some of these foods, and I already drink and eat some of this stuff. So with that being said, let's get the video started.
Nice, B. There we go.
In today's video, I hope you guys enjoy the video. First things first, with the first food that I'm gonna mention is fatty fish. Now, you're probably wondering, how the heck does fatty fish help you burn fat? I mean, you're eating fat, trying to get rid of fat. Like, I don't know, right? It sounds kind of weird, but I'm gonna explain how. So a list of some of the best fish that you can eat will be salmon. If you live in Alaska, that's pretty easy to find. You can get, how do you pronounce this? Herring, sardines, and mackerel. All of this is basically any fish containing omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and heart disease, and has been proven to boost your metabolic, what's the term? Basically, boost your metabolism. I'm just gonna use small words. I mean, sometimes when I go into the big words, it almost sound smart, but it helps boost your metabolism a little bit. Another good thing, eggs. Egg-based breakfasts are proven to reduce less feeling of hunger and reduce hunger. They're also high in protein, which increases your metabolism rate by about 20 to 35% for several hours after eating. So basically, like, having the high protein in your system will get you to burn all that extra fat that you don't need while you're working out, having all the good nutrients that you need in your body, and feeling less hungry and more full will also allow you to consume less calories and less extra food that you don't need. And so that's the whole idea, is you don't want to overeat, so you want to be able to eat something that will make you feel more full. So you're staying strict to 3 meals a day and maybe a snack. Another good thing is whey protein. You guys see me in some of my videos. I always protein up after my workouts because that is the best time. It's a great way to send the amino acids straight to your muscle for muscle recovery. Same with the whey protein, which is great for muscle recovery. It also helps provide muscle growth followed by exercise. So basically, you drink it before or after you work out, like the containers usually say, but you have to find just the right one, because some of them have all that extra junk that nobody needs. And unless prescribed by a doctor, or unless you're over the age of 18 or 21, because some of the stuff that they put in certain protein powders will destroy someone's kidneys under the age of 18 if they're not taking it properly. And basically, it helps prevent muscle loss during weight loss, because when you're doing a bunch of cardio, you're burning everything in your body, not just fat. So the best way to do it is to maintain your muscle is to drink whey protein and still maintain your weightlifting and all of that, or calisthenics, whatever you're doing to keep your lean muscle going on. And so with that being said, to the next food, we have chili peppers. Now, if you're like me and you're not a fan of super spicy because you have a low spicy tolerance, which lately I have, you don't have to eat this, but it's good for you. And I'm actually gonna try this more because I never thought about it. Chili peppers are full of powerful antioxidants that may reduce inflammation and may also help burn more calories because, I mean, peppers are hot, they make you sweat, believe it or not. So you're sweating out all those. The antioxidant is helping you sweat out all the junk that you don't need. Anyways, another good food, full fat Greek yogurt. Now, some people do prefer to go on a no dairy, a strict no dairy diet, which is totally okay. But with the full fat Greek yogurt, it's a good source of protein, potassium, and calcium, which can produce fat loss and help feel full and satisfied. Later on in this video, I'm gonna mention more about what potassium can do for your body, and so stay tuned for that, and it will hopefully give you a better understanding. The next food will be berries. There are antioxidants packed with fiber and less sugar than most fruits, which means less sugar means less fat, and because the more sugar you eat, the more your body stores off in fat storages, which you don't need because you're gonna get belly fat in that case. And what you're really trying to do when you're trying to get shredded is you're trying to lose that belly fat, so you want less sugar. The best thing about berries, they're sweet. You can use them in a great dessert. Protein shake and berries, I'm telling you, make some protein ice cream. I've done it before, it's hella good. Anyways, with the next food, we have avocados. Studies have shown that regular avocado eaters lower their waist circumference and BMI, body mass index, for some of y'all who may not know what that stands for, which basically means you're burning fat. It's great in potassium. When you have a bunch of sodium, it lowers your blood pressure because high sodium tends to increase fat and blood pressure, and so potassium is also really good for that, and avocados are high in it. The next food, I don't know how to pronounce this correctly, so don't call me out, but quinoa is, the pronunciation correction is quinoa, an alternative to acid-forming grains like wheat and barley, and it provides long-lasting energy and feeds on bacteria in your gut to prevent bloating. Now, I didn't know this, I actually just learned this as I was writing the thing, which is why I made sure for you guys that I went online and I did my research to make sure what I'm saying is accurate. With the next food, we have kale. Now, if you're not a vegetable eater and you don't like vegetables like me, I have to force myself to eat it. And honestly though, for someone who doesn't like vegetables, kale is pretty good. And that's coming from me. And kale is high in fiber, and it slows the release of glucose to prevent insulin spikes. Now, insulin spikes tend to happen like when you intake a lot of sugar or too little sugar, and insulin spikes can tend to cause diabetes, and it can mess up with your insulin production and all that. And so kale is really good to eat, not only because of that, but because high fibers, when you're eating a lot of protein, you're gonna get constipated. I'm just gonna leave it there. If you eat fiber, helps that soften up just a little bit. Anyways, another good thing about kale is it's high in iron and magnesium, which are said to help reduce stress hormones in the body. So you'll feel a lot less stressed too. And maybe it's hard to notice, but the more you eat it, maybe you'll notice it even more. You'll notice maybe you're in a better mood. And I've always noticed I'm in a better mood when I eat kale. So hey, why not give it a try? Next food, we have steel-cut oats. Steel-cut oats are considered the metabolism booster, because after you eat them, of course, it's gonna boost your metabolism, which means more calories burnt, more fat gone. With that being said, they also help you feel fuller longer, because oats are what's the term? sit around starch. So I think that's the term. Anyways, it usually takes longer to digest, which helps you feel more fuller, and it's great in nutrients and a healthier style of carbs. Because even though we're cutting off carbs from the diet to help burn fat, your body still needs the carbs. So steel cut oats is the way to go. With that being said, the next food is bananas. The potassium helps. This is where I said I was going to come back to the potassium. The potassium helps regulate fluids and minerals from your cells, which may potentially increase your metabolism. It also is good for recovery. Potassium is great to make you feel less sore. So when I'm making a shake, and sometimes you'll see me put protein powder in the blender, and then I'll put a banana in there for the potassium. It's great. I feel less sore the next morning. Now to the fluids. I'm gonna mention three fluids, and I'm gonna mention the top 2 that I drink that will help you lose fat faster. First one is apple cider vinegar, which helps flush the system and has been proven to reduce appetite and blood sugar, which helps burn fat. By flushing your system, you sweat out the stuff that you don't need. You'll use the bathroom more, both ways, 1 or 2. And it makes you less bloated, but that doesn't mean just go ahead and eat a bunch because you're still gonna be bloated. Trust me, I have that bad habit. Anyways, the next drink is green tea. The caffeine, now some of y'all may have heard this, some of y'all may have not. Caffeine helps burn fat by increasing the amount of burnt calories you have during activity. Caffeine boosts your heart rate, and what is one good thing that helps burn fat and calories? Cardio. And what does cardio do? It boosts your heart rate, which is why a lot of people will be taking pre-workout, because it helps them burn fat. I'm here to tell you there's a better way to do that without killing yourself, because some of those pre-workouts have a whole bunch of extra junk that you don't need and can hurt yourself, and has way too much caffeine, especially for people like me who are medicated on stimulants. Now, with that being said, it's also a great source of let me see if I can pronounce this. Epigallocatecin. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's EGCG. We're gonna do that. It's a great source of EGCG, which is an antioxidant that promotes burning belly fat. And belly fat is some of the hardest stuff to burn. And the last drink I'm gonna have to mention is coffee. Now, here's the one problem with coffee. If you drink 1 to 4 cups a day and you average to about 100 milligrams of caffeine a day, it's a great fat burner as long as you're doing workouts or having some kind of activity between drinking those cups. Now, the one thing I have to mention is coffee is a little heavier on the stomach, especially if you are a sugar and creamer lover. The one problem with fat burning is you're gonna wanna cut sugar out of your diet, so you're not gonna put sugar in your coffee or your tea for that matter. And the other thing is creamer. Creamer is full of unnecessary fat that will not help you burn fat at all. And so if you're not a black coffee lover, I would just suggest sticking to the green tea for your caffeine intake. And with that being said, that is the entire list of foods and drinks that you can use and eat to get shredded fast. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Brandon. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Feel free to ask me on Instagram, DM me at Alaskan_Mustang, or add me on Snapchat at GohanAK2003. With that being said, I left out the most important part. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I love each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Brandon here with the Young Sauce Squad, and this is Brandon out. Peace.